For children with autism, it's widely recommended that they get some form of therapy as early as possible to help develop their communication skills and lessen problematic behaviors like hurting themselves. The most common form of therapy for kids with autism is called Applied Behavior Analysis, or ABA. ABA, which was developed in the 1960s, is based on the idea that rewarding certain behaviors or positive reinforcement will encourage kids to repeat those behaviors. It's been shown in many studies to help children on the autism spectrum, whether they have mild or severe symptoms. In the early years, ABA involved putting children through a prescribed sequence of tasks with lots of repetition, but new forms of ABA have evolved that are based on play and other activities that are part of kids' normal lives. The therapist takes the children's lead, working from the child's interests. They integrate behaviors they are trying to encourage into play. In this video, we'll discuss some of the newer forms of ABA therapy. One is called Pivotal Response Treatment, or PRT. PRT is designed to target what they call pivotal behaviors, or those that can lead to other breakthrough behaviors. In PRT, the child is engaged in play, and the therapist devises skill-building activities that fit organically into it. For instance, if the child is playing with blocks and the therapist's goal is to help them learn the alphabet, letters might be written on the blocks. Natural rewards related to the behavior are given. For example, a child playing with blocks might be invited to knock down the blocks as a fun reward. Another form of ABA is the Early Start Denver model, or ESDM. ESDM also uses play, but usually includes more than one goal, meaning there is more than one skill for the child to learn for each activity. For instance, if a child is playing with a puzzle with shapes, one of the therapist's goals might be for the child's learning to identify the triangle, but other goals might involve working on motor coordination to get the pieces into the puzzle, or asking the therapist to give them a piece they can't reach. Structuring more complex tasks in ESDM can be harder for therapists, but it can help kids build skills more quickly. Not all people on the autism spectrum support ABA therapy. Some feel it still puts too much pressure on kids and that it tries to turn them into neurotypical children. You can read a more in-depth explanation about the history of ABA and why it is controversial in the link below. For more information on supporting children with autism, visit childmind.org. Like and subscribe.